Yo, 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 yo. This your main man, Mr. Mac, live here at Volunteer Sounds with my girl. It's Dominica.
But you knew that.
Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Doing great. Glad you came down here to bring some of your talents and your
I'm
time to tell us
honored
about
to
it.
be here. Let's go.
Yeah. Open book session.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. Okay. First thing I want you to tell the people and I want to ask is where you from?
The
What?
865.
Okay.
Actually, was born and raised here, so that's why I'm so hard on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a native. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep that going.
What part of town?
I moved around a lot. Honestly, I started in Western Heights. That was my start. About 5, I migrated north for a little bit, and then 11 is when I moved into the gun zone.
So you really kind of done
so
been in.
A little bit everywhere.
Yeah.
And then once I turned 18, I migrated south.
Okay.
So I've been all over the city, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite part of the city? If you had to pick one.
I mean, I love home. You know what I'm saying? I love the east side. I'm west, but I love my people for real. So I'm like, I love the east side. We stay lit over there. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I can dig it. What got you involved into music?
So I would say I've always been musically inclined. I've been doing music as long as I can remember, honestly. I would think from age 6 and 7, singing my mom's tracks in church, and then kind of migrated off on my own around 12 and 13 with Fruity Loops, starting to make beats and stuff. I was trying to do my own thing as far as create my own beats. I started writing around 14. I wrote my first song at 15, but I didn't drop an actual song without a video until probably 20. So that was like the first song I had ever dropped, and I think that from there is what, it was like, you can do it. You really can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me so long and so many steps to finally get there that once I did, it was like, it's no looking back.
So you say you even started out trying to make your own beats on FL.
I did. It was hard.
That's what I was going to ask you. How was that?
It was super hard because I didn't have any knowledge of it. So the more advanced parts, like zipping the drum kits and stuff like that into the program, I didn't know how to do that. I still don't know how to do it. Eventually, I just focused on the artist side. I was like, I'm going to let the producers produce. They got that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely hard work. So definitely shout out to the producers doing that because, man.
Well, kudos to you for at least trying, though. Most people don't even try. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's because you do one thing about the music, you want to have your own beats.
That part.
Compared to trying to find something that everybody's probably done used or some shit like that. So I get why you tried it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing wrong. You just explored another part of the art. You know what I'm saying?
That part. I was trying to explore all the sides of it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I can to it, as far as creating the music, as far as writing. I still obviously write my own everything. And it's weird because I do still have like a lot of tunes and stuff that I want to, be able to put out there, but I think at this point it calls us for collaboration with some producers, and I would be open to that.
Okay. As far as like, you do a lot of your engineering yourself though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this whole Tennessee Effect, did you record it all?
I did.
Oh, dope.
And believe it or not, I recorded it more than 5 times.
That's how much you did the songs over.
So,
how many times you did it
because
over?
the sound was so bad and we had to fix the sound over and over. Finally got the sound right, so that's why it sounds so good. But I worked on this project basically all year. It was definitely a year project.
So what you found a creative area in your home and treated the room how it needed to be treated.
I did.
And just did all the recordings.
I did.
Dope. And you found you a person to handle your mixing and mastering to bring the rest of the vision up to life.
Hey, and set fire to the rain from there.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Because the artist has to be in their creative space to do what they need to do. No matter if it's going to a studio or recording at home, however it is. Yeah. I do believe that to the fullest. with that being said, I had that on the list. How is your creative space? What is a creative area to Dominica like?
So I feel like for me, like we said, home is that creative space. I think it's where you can be the most comfortable. But I feel like for me, being an artist, that I create anywhere. So many things give me inspiration throughout the day that I'm like, that can be in a song, or this could be a beat, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like it doesn't matter where I am, I'm going to get some type of, and I'll create a song right there. I don't care. Like if I could be in the store about to order a burger, and that could give me inspiration, and I'll start writing some stuff because I'm like, I'm going to use that later for a song, or I might have a little snippet in my head, and I'll step to the side and record it real quick, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go back to that later. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's anywhere. I think it's anywhere.
Anywhere. So working with just as your own engineer compared to working with an engineer.
So my previous engineers, prior to working alone, I would say that I've had some good times and some bad times. I think there was moments where I needed coaching, and those engineers couldn't really provide it for me, made to me those bad times because I needed a lot more. But I also think that working with the engineer gives you more perspective of how things should be done, as far as your music and professionalism and, you know, everything in between those lines. So I would personally prefer to work with the engineer because you always can use the extra insight, the extra opinions, everything.
At the end of the day, the engineer is there to help you bring your vision to life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he should be able to do what you need him to do.
Absolutely.
To help the song come alive, to make it clean.
Yes.
A good recording, and just make the artist sound.
And when you're alone, you don't hear that because, you know, you're not as experienced as them, so you can't hear all the certain little things that, you know, you need to do over, or the sounds in the background. It takes me on my end recording by myself to go ahead and send it off, and then them to send it back and say, hey, I hear this in the background. It doesn't sound as clear, or I can hear the air running, or you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can't hear that. So I definitely say working with the engineer is best way to go.
Yeah, or something that maybe you would accept they won't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still, even with that, the artist still should have, to me, every artist should have their own studio.
Oh, yeah.
At their home.
I feel like for me, that's practicing, because when I do actually hit the studio, by the time I'm there, I know my songs. I know them well. I can go and execute. Studio at home gives me the feel for being in the studio with that engineer, but it also gives me the comfort of, okay, I can execute, so I know that I've gotten over my nervous tick or whatever the case may be when I step in the studio, and it shouldn't be too many mishaps.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
From the north side to the south side, or to the east side to the south, from the west to the north to the east and south.
Yeah.
How did you grow up? Especially from Western Heights, that's the hood.
I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying, we grew up poor. Like, we didn't have a whole bunch of money, but we made things work. Mom made things work. I think the start of doing something better in life is when we moved and, you know, started, you know, to reside in more suburban areas, and it was better schools, so a little way for us to flourish more, you know what I'm saying, actually grow, have a chance, opportunities. Even like I said, just being in the north side, it was a difference because we were in a house by that point, and you know, things were just different. Like, it just wasn't the same feel. By the time I had moved to the east side, we still lived in houses, you see what I'm saying? So it's not like we moved back to the projects. We still were, I mean, I came from Morningside, so we're in pretty decent,
nice housing.
Yeah. And I feel like that we still had the poor living, but it gave us the opportunity to be able to do other things. Yeah. I'd say I didn't get to go to Austin East because they have it split. I really wanted to go to Austin East.
Yeah.
I went to Vine though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So most of the people know me from there. If I didn't get to go to there, I ended up having to go to South Doyle, and that was a change because I was used to going to Vine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being with, our people, and then just kind of having that switch where it was a little diverse, and it was just like, it's a little strange.
Yeah.
But still shaped away, and like you said, how I grew up and everything. So and that is what kind of flourished the countryside of things, going to South Doyle and experiencing that side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So let's talk about this Tennessee Effect album. Let's get on to that. Listened to some tracks earlier. You got that country black girl vibe going on. You know what I'm saying?
Country twang.
Yeah,
You gotta have
it's got
that.
some soul in it.
It's got some soul in it.
Yeah.
Some real soul.
Yeah. You singing and you rapping. You doing a little bit of everything on this project.
This
very
project
different.
was very diverse, and I feel like it's one of my best projects. Like I definitely took my time in making these songs, writing this album, recording. I recorded it over so many times. To me, this one had to be perfect. This was the one that represented home, me, and just so many other things. So I had to come with some heat on this one. I definitely had to come with the heat on this one.
So is this the sound we're gonna be hearing from Miss Dominic, or is this something that you wanted to do as far as the sound that you produced?
Honestly, I think this is a project that I just tried and it worked, and because it worked, I'm going to keep doing it now. It opened up, it paved the way for me going ahead and continuing to do this. So more than likely, I will probably try to stay diverse. I know it's a little hard trying to juggle genres, but I'm going to try and stay as diverse as I can. I feel like there aren't many artists that are diverse like that can do multiple genres, so I'm really trying to be the first.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, when B started playing it, it didn't sound like the videos I see on my timeline.
Right.
It don't sound like those at all.
Right.
Could we say you're more of a poppy rap?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because this is what I hear. Not in a low grade pop, but just the bounce you have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the bounce you have. But yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah. But this Tennessee Effect, I think everybody gonna like this shit.
I feel like they are. I feel like this is my hottest album, some of my hottest work, and it was just natural. It just felt so natural to, as many times as I recorded it over, every time felt natural. So it was just like, I got to do this more often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna take off though. I do have CSP Music Group on the back end for promo, so I'm excited about that. We're gonna see how it turns out, and hopefully I can get into that stadium before the orange and white game.
How many songs is on it?
On the album is 11 total.
How many albums is this for you?
This would make album, I don't know, 4 or 5, honestly.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
So prior to this album, I had The Mission, and then I'm going to be dropping The Mission 2 this year. So there's that later in the summer. And then I had I Am Dominica, and that one had a few songs on. It was very short. And then there was one prior to that. So, and honestly, I'm not even sure if that very first one is on Apple Music. I'd have to check, but the rest of them are, yeah.
Okay. You've been getting it in.
Yeah.
So, you've worked with Cassidy.
I have worked with Cassidy.
Yeah.
That was an amazing experience. Super cool. Super cool. Have the Ain't Ready song with them. And that did super well. My first day, I got 503,000 views. It was crazy. That's the one song that I've ever had that many views on it, and it's still running up, and I only honestly think it's because of him.
However, it's yours, it don't
but
matter.
It's mine, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take that and run with it. You feel me? Yeah.
And then one of my good friends is your uncle.
Yeah,
David.
Mr. David Benton.
Yeah, shout out to my guy David.
Shout out to yes,
yeah.
Huge influence. I got to shout out to him, and I got to shout out to Shay too, because they just taught me a lot about. They are the reason why I know what I know about the business. They definitely kept me on point with that when I was working with them. Definitely shout out to Beyond the Fence.
Yeah.
And they kept me on my toes with that. They taught me a lot of things I didn't know. I don't think I'd be where I am right now, honestly, if they hadn't given me their, intuition and insights and stuff like that. So I'm super, super grateful.
Yeah.
Super grateful for those opportunities.
Shout out to DB.
Yeah.
You're a mother.
I am a mother.
How do you juggle music, life, mother? How do you handle that?
For me, I feel like everything has to have a schedule, because I am juggling so much. At one point, I was in law school and then realty. And so sometimes you just got to take a step back and assess, reassess. Honestly, it's a struggle, but I feel like for the things that you want, you do what you got to do. So, my son's homeschooled. He doesn't go to school, so I don't get that break like everybody else get. I always have him. It does make it a little easier to be able to travel, though, because he is older and that I can do a lot more. I move around as far as mobility. If I need to do something, you know what I'm saying, I can go and do it. I don't have to worry about, waiting on him to get out of school. So that part's fun. That part is fun. Teaching them, seeing them grow. It's amazing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get that, and I'm grateful for that part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When it's time for me to work on music, he knows the drill. He's well aware that, hey, mom's getting ready to record, or she's, working on a song and I need to stay out the way. Like he's very well trained to know that, hey, she's busy. And if it's serious, then he knows, hey, I'm going to come and get you because I need you. But otherwise, I try to do majority of the things at home. It helps. I run the bakery from home, and then I homeschool him. In the time in between, I write music or, working on new music whenever I can, trying to get things recorded. And then in between that, just trying to spend time with the family and making sure that I make time for, mom and dad and everybody in between, because family matters too. So
definitely does. Speaking of the bakery, I just had these amazing deviled strawberry cheesecakes.
Deviled strawberries.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Mwah. Amazing.
I make those for Sway all the time. And also I make them those pies. They like the pies, though. So I was telling you, I take them and layer them with fresh strawberries and everything. So
yeah. Yeah, where can they get those at?
So, BK's Bakery. I've only been talking about it. Y'all can come to the page, bksbakery.com. I am a home-sourced business right now. We are working on a storefront, but we do not have a storefront right now. But I should have one this year. I do not know what time in the year. But I am a home-sourced business. And I am available normally all days. Normally 8 to 8. I do deliver. So there's that. They can order on the website and I'll bring it to them. Have someone bring it to them. And yeah, deliciousness.
Definitely deliciousness. Yeah. I think I ate just about 15 of them just now. As it was about that many. It had to be at least they 5 in each.
Yeah. There's normally a 6-pack and a 12-pack. So those were the 6-packs. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I ate 18 of them.
See, he ate all 18 of them
Fast. They gone.
He's out of here. Home run.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Very
That's
fast.
Funny.
Very fast. So right now you move independently.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
How's that?
It's tough. It's very tough. I always feel like I need management because I get to certain points and I'm just like, I get stuck. You know what I'm saying? As an independent artist, I'm like, I don't know what to do or who to contact or who to talk to about how to get to the next step. and even talking to my uncle sometimes that I still don't know the answer, you know what I'm saying, or can't figure it out. So I just always feel like I need management. But otherwise, as far as like videos, recording and everything, of course, is a self-investment. Takes money to make money. I do self-invest in everything. Anything that I do, I pay for it. I try to also stay consistent, but it's a little harder when you do pay for things, and then you got home life, so you got all the bills and everything, and, you know, budgeting and everything. I got the bakery, so I've definitely got a budget. So sometimes, you know, projects get backset, and I don't get to come out with a project like I wanted to because of it. And we're trying to change that part.
It happens to everybody.
I think that's the hardest part is being an independent artist, is that happens, you know?
I mean, it happens to the majors.
See,
I mean,
we don't see that side. We don't see that side.
I think Lil Baby had to push his last album back.
Oh.
Kanye's put an album up and took it down before.
What?
Yeah, ain't he?
Oh.
Yeah, Kanye, yeah.
Wow.
It happens. Shit happens.
And that's how I feel, though. I'm like, you know what? Shit happens, so.
Yeah.
But when it's time to make it back in there, I'll try to make it back as quick as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the personality that you have, we need to see more content on you.
Yes. That's so funny you said that. I was just in the mall, and I seen my aunt, and she said the same exact thing. She was like, you just need to make more content. I'm like, I'm working on that. I'm learning how to, you know.
Just cut your phone on, Dominica. Just, you know what I mean? Like, cut when you doing them cheesecakes or whatever you're doing, or when you getting dressed, just cut your phone on. That's what the phone is for.
Mm-hmm.
I believe with the personality that you have, you could go far. Just start giving us more content.
Yeah.
Wouldn't take long. It wouldn't take long.
I got to work on that today.
Just start pushing the content.
I will.
Yeah. Do you have any haters? Any haters?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the goddess, you know what I'm saying? Have some haters. But no, for real, I mean, if I do, they're fuel. You know what I'm saying? It's fuel to keep feeding me, to keep being the beast that I am, to keep beasting through whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You need them. You need them. They're your motivation. You need them. You need to wake up every day and have at least one hater so that you can be like, shoot, I need to go hard today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight like that. So if I do, shout out to my haters. Let's go.
No, that's right. So, what you single out here? Is our man with you?
No, there's no man. I'm single. I'm single. I'm single like my phone dry. You know what I'm saying? The bill collectors ain't even calling me.
Good God.
Nobody's calling me. I talked to my mama.
Yeah.
But no, I'm single. I'm just kind of out here on a limb, just chilling, just waiting. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I'm just going with the flow, you know. Just going with the flow.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Good
Turn
God.
up the fire.
Good God.
Can't get a jungle.
Yeah. Demanding. Life of the party.
I said, life of the party.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah. Okay. Like, what's your top 5 artists?
My top 5.
You can't include yourself in dead or alive.
I am one of my favorite artists. But I'm not going to say me, though, because I do have a top 5. I would say Doja Cat, and definitely not in this order, but Doja Cat, Cardi B, I say Glorilla. I really like Dolly Parton a lot. Like, I know that's a shocker, but I love me some Dolly Parton, okay? Like, she's another reason why I started this country thing, too. And if I had to pick a 5th one, I'm going to say Beyonce. Because I love me some Beyonce. She's really what started me in this music thing, too, because I remember singing her songs when I was super young, you know what I'm saying? You know, back when you had the cassette and you had to rewind it and stuff like that, or put your finger in it. Yeah. So, definitely those 5 for sure.
Yeah. Most people don't know about that cassette.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
You telling your age.
Hey, I don't mind. I'm aging like fine wine.
God, I know that's right. So is it anybody you want to work with?
I want to work with everybody. I'm not going to lie. I'm just like, whatever experience I can get out there. My main people, though, I definitely at least want to work with Glorilla. I'm like, she from here. I got to work with her. Like, yeah, for sure. And I'd love to work with Dolly Parton, too. I love to work with all the artists I named. I want to work with you. For real. Like, I'm like, I just want to work with people that are experienced, that's, been through a thing or two, can teach me a thing or two. And, you know what I'm saying? It's another life, a life core, you know what I'm saying? The memory core unlocked for me. It's like core memories.
So I noticed, I like that too. I like, good answer. And we definitely can work.
Definitely.
Yeah, for shit show, we definitely can work. You definitely bring a diverse sound, because you sing and rap.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like one more than the other? Or is it always going to be a thing where both of them is a part of whatever you do?
I feel like I love both of those, but if I had to pick one, it's probably going to be my rap.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. It's something about, it takes me back to that Leo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it turns on the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rap is rough.
So, yeah.
It's a great, it's a feeling.
Yes.
It's almost like an emotion can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, yes,
that express yourself
allows
for real.
me to, release that energy and express myself in a different type of way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Any shows lined up?
I do. I have a show coming up the 21st of this month, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It starts at 5. I better see y'all there. But, yeah, I got a show on the 21st. Doors open at 5. I believe it's at the Blues Lounge. So, yeah.
On Magnolia?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. DB spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Working on anything throughout the state, outside of the state? Is everything right now just city-based?
So everything right now is city-based. I don't have anything outside of the state, but I have contacted a couple of people. So there may be something outside of the state soon. We're just going to keep checking those emails and just seeing how it rolls, but I think it'll be something soon.
Yeah. Eventually you got to travel outside of Knoxville.
Yeah, definitely.
To get noticed on a major scale.
I was going to say, I feel like if it stays here, then I stay here. You know what I'm saying? So you got to venture out. You have to explore, tour, things like that. Try and get yourself out there as an artist. Honestly, these are things that I'm really just learning about, like the touring and merchandise and everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as helping, build your artist. And so
my advice is have as many hustles as possible.
That part.
As many as you can. Whatever you can sell, you sell it to people. Whatever they'll buy from you, have it to sell.
That part.
If you said real estate earlier, I advise you to start selling houses again. And whatever else, sell your music while you selling a house. Every customer that buys a house should be buying an album. You know what I mean? And you make that shit work hand in hand. Okay,
Absolutely.
You sell houses now? Well, I'll do my own jingle for my house selling business.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm knocking two birds out with one stone. Oh, now I got straw. I got the bakery. Okay, now every customer that buys a house can get a complimentary cheesecake with my rap and whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just you hustle it all.
You give me some ideas. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you gotta hustle it all.
You just gotta find a way to incorporate.
Yes. The next time you start this business over here, you make it hustle this. You do the content. It could be about your bakery business, but your music playing in the background, and the person who's great by your house is watching it.
Right. That part. That's dope.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just gotta make that shit work.
Right.
You know what I mean? So hustle as much as you can. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna use that though, for real.
Yeah, you and your son do content. If you're a homeschool mom, do content about being a homeschool mom.
I didn't think
you know
about
what I mean?
that.
Other homeschool moms that's out there that would watch that.
That's smart.
You see what I'm saying? And you just making content about it. That's something you have to do, is you have to school them every day. It's something you have to do every single day.
Yep.
So why not just document it on your phone and post it every single day?
Makes sense.
You feel what I'm saying? Now you're promoting yourself. As Dominica is turning into a brand now. Not just an artist.
Absolutely.
You're a brand, because now you do this. You're the homeschool mom. You're the rapper. You're the real estate lady. You're the content creator. You're the bakery lady. You know what I mean? And whatever else you want to sell. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, ultimately, at the end, what do you want out of this music? What do you expect anything? Or is it just, I ain't gonna say just the love, but it's love brought you here? What do you expect for the, because with love, you want something back.
I was gonna say, I would say love brought me here, my love for music. But I think more so, the end game is to make sure that people get the message that I'm putting into my music. You know, the messages that, most people give in their music. This album was more, it talks more about like, just me and where I'm from, heartbreak I've kind of been through, the things I've kind of been through, situations and stuff. So I think more than anything, I want to make it as an artist, but it's more to it than just making it. I want people to feel my music and try and understand me through that too. But yeah.
I can dig it. I can definitely dig that. And
I want them to be able to relate. Maybe it'll help them in their lives,
Mm-hmm.
Music's a healer, so I feel like more than anything, I'd rather 500,000 people listen to the music and it inspired them than, they heard it and it didn't do nothing for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smart. Hey, yeah. Leave an impact.
That part.
Yeah. How much music do you release? I know you're a busy person, but how much do you try to release? Is it more albums all the time, or do you do any singles?
I do singles too. Just in between. Like, so last year after I dropped the album, and then I dropped For Everybody. That was a single. It was a freestyle. And then I dropped Shisha right after, and that was also a freestyle. Kind of had some life going on, so I took a little break, came back to it. We had the Rain Project. We are still working on the Rain Project. I have reached out to Universal, and I have reached out to Jaco Pastorius Incorporation. I believe the Jaco Pastorius Corporation is indeed buying it. So they've asked about royalties and everything. We're still talking on that end. I just got to the person I needed to get to on the Universal side, so I'm kind of waiting on them to message me back, but we're going to pray for great things, because if that happens, I think that would be one of my big breaks. And this is Rain, originally sung by SWV. Yeah.
Song you've redone.
I've redone.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's huge. It's hot. The people that I have sent it to, I've gotten great feedback. So, and I sent it to them and got great feedback. So I'm hoping that they will approve it.
Yeah.
These things take a little time. And
the sample clearance.
As an independent artist, I did not know that. So it's one of the things that I learned this year. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sample clearance. Yeah. Are you spoke of Universal, are you wanting to sign a deal, or are you wanting to stay independent? I know you spoke of them just on sample.
I know most people would say they'd rather stay independent. But I personally would prefer to be signed, honestly.
Yeah.
I think there's more opportunity in it. I'm a hustler, so I'm like, in the end, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about the money and make sure I give them their money back. You feel me? But I feel like it gives you a larger opportunity quicker. Being an independent artist, it does have its pros. So I wouldn't take away from that. But personally, I just wouldn't mind the help.
Okay, tell me this. If you was an independent artist that had $250,000 of your own money, would you feel the same way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the only reason I would say this is because as an independent artist, you can, like you said, stay consistent on your content creation and get yourself out there. But I feel like it's a little harder versus if you had someone behind you that's already there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to be easier for them to just push you in the direction you need to go. And I'm not saying I don't want to work hard. That's not what I'm saying. I don't mind working hard. I don't mind working hard with help.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mind to, you know what I'm saying, let other people eat too.
It's not saying you're not working
Right.
hard. It definitely is not saying that.
But I just don't mind to let other people eat too. You know what I'm saying? If everybody can make money involved, and I'm just like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's not saying you don't work, that you don't want to work hard.
Right.
Yeah. Just understand that the label sometimes can give you some money, but not tell you what to do with it.
Absolutely.
So you're kind of still in the same boat.
And that's another thing that I don't know about. So I say I'm still learning.
Yeah. They might give you a bundle of money now, or you can get with somebody like a Yo Gotti who's gonna give you money and guide you on how to get it right. Like you see how his
and that's
camp does.
What I would prefer, somebody like that you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be like, okay, now.
And that's an indie major.
Here's what you need to do with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an indie major. He's an indie major.
Okay.
Compared to a Universal or Atlantic, which is a major.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a Cash Money is an indie major.
So then something like that, I'd probably be more interested in than a actual big deal. Yeah. Major deal.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna have not as many artists.
Yeah.
Gotti, somebody like Gotti, they're gonna guide you. Hey, do this, do that, and so you don't fuck your money off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You're an investment at this point in time when they start giving you money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you don't want to become a liability.
Right.
Facts.
Of course. So like, does your son do music? Is he into it? Any?
He doesn't do music, but I always catch him singing and stuff like that. And he actually can hold a tune, which is awesome. I'm gonna start pushing it to see what he really can do and what he might need to work on. But I think just because I've always taken him to the studio with me since he was a baby. I mean, I can remember him being a baby and me having to feed him the bottle, and I'm still in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like we've always had to figure it out. So he's been exposed to the studio his whole life, and I think that it's starting to rub off on him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I do have him on one of my tracks called "Don't Trust." I will be dropping soon, and he's actually the intro on it. So it's the first song that I was able to get him on, and I think it's gonna be real cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have a lot of music in the vault?
I do. They're not albums, but I probably have about 3 albums worth of music that's unreleased. Yeah.
Will we hear those?
Y'all will hear those.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. I'm kind of picking and choosing what I want to do with them, since I know I have, like I said, the Mission 2 is coming in the summer. So kind of picking and choosing and just taking my time with them, but definitely will hear them.
Do you feel artists should drop all their music?
No.
You don't think they should?
I don't. I feel like as an artist, sometimes you make things and they're just for you. And so I've done that, and that's just my opinion. I've done that before, made songs that's just for me, and maybe it's a way to release, how I'm feeling or something like that, and I don't let anybody hear those songs. So those songs y'all won't ever hear. No.
Okay. I get it.
It's almost like writing in a diary, except I won't write in a diary. I do music, so it's like my diary.
Yeah.
So when I release songs, I'm like, I'm just letting y'all see little parts of my diary. That's all,
Yeah. Smart shit. Never heard it from that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From where I looked at shit like a business. Drop it all.
Drop everything.
It's all for sale.
It makes sense though. Yeah. Because it's like, at one point you get to the logics of why am I holding on to it if I'm not gonna do anything with it. So there is that. But like I said, I think that there are certain songs that I make where I'm like, I don't want nobody to hear this. I don't want anybody to know I'm feeling this way. I'm gonna just leave this song alone. I'll drop this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be the song though.
It could be. It could be. And who knows? I might drop it, but it ain't gonna happen soon. He ain't gonna happen no time soon.
I got you. Yeah. Where do you get what inspires you like right now to keep going as an independent artist?
All my failures. Yeah. Every single failure I've ever had. I don't want to lose no more. I don't want to take no more L's. So only thing I know is to win. You know what I'm saying? If I'm losing, I'm not doing enough. If I'm losing, I'm not moving enough. I'm not hustling enough. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. As a person in general, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like all my losses, they keep me on my toes. Let me know, hey, remember when this happened? Yeah, we don't want a repeat of that. Remember when you couldn't drop this project? We don't want a repeat of that. You know what I'm saying? And it goes for everything in my music.
Hell yeah. Is there any other side of the music, of the artistry, that you would be interested in? If you wasn't rapping, what else would you do?
So I actually do a lot of the genres. There's country and jazz, and of course rap, hip hop and R&B. But I do pop too. I have some pop songs too.
Yeah.
So the mission actually was a variation of inspirational, pop and rap.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it had a couple songs on there where I was singing, but most of them were like inspirational songs. So I had songs like "Thank You," "Forgive Me" on there. Drummer Boy also was on that same album. That was one of my bangers.
The producer? That's a song?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And then there's songs like X Games that I have that's is pop. And I don't know, I'm just very diverse as an artist. I try a little bit of everything to see what does work for me and what won't work for me.
Yeah.
What I haven't tried is rock, but I do want to venture into it too. I want to try a little bit of everything.
What about behind the scenes type shit? If you could do a behind the scenes type job, what would it do? What would it be? Videographer, interviewer, producer.
It would probably be the producing or engineering or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be good at management. I'm bossy, but I don't think I'm a good manager.
So you can be managed. You can't manage
that part.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm raising a kid and I'm doing pretty well, so I don't know. I might be. Let me not doubt myself too quick. You know what I'm saying?
It's about the same thing. You doing a babysitting.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. So yeah, but honestly,
you have to be real attentive.
It would be the music though part, like either engineering or producing or something like that, because I love music.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to classical music and soft rock. We weren't really exposed to. Well, I wasn't really exposed to hip hop until later, and I feel like it's because I was the youngest and then I was the only girl. So I feel like mom had a sense of trying to protect me. You know what I'm saying? Versus the boys, you're just like, whatever, y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This one though, she can't do all of that. So
yeah. Hell yeah. This album, how did you, I know what I was going to ask you about the distribution and promotion.
So this album, the distribution was through DistroKid, which I don't like bashing people, but I'm finding out they're not as good. So I need to switch. But it is through DistroKid.
Yeah.
The promotion, like I said, it's through CSP. I pay for promotion for that. So they're doing Tennessee, and then I think we're supposed to do Heartbreak next. Tennessee is on an 8-week promotion, so it'll hit all of the radios and everything, which will be good. That was just with that album, though. Otherwise, I normally will self-promote, so that means, investing money into Facebook, Instagram, things like that. Trying to promote on TikTok, trying to run ads and stuff like that. Just whatever I can think of doing.
Yeah. On the distribution side, you like you're finding out DistroKid ain't really working.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. How you want it to be? Have you checked anybody else?
I haven't because when I first started, that was the only one.
Yeah.
And then Unc told me about CD Baby, but I just really need to sit down and take my time to look through them and see which one's going to be a better fit for me.
Yeah. CD Baby is a good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I used them for years.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up investing into somebody else, Vidia.com.
Okay.
It was a big investment, you know what I'm saying? If you're putting out a lot of music, it's good for somebody like that.
Okay.
But I do recommend CD Baby or United Masters.
That was another one that I heard someone mention that I was like, maybe I'll check them out too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely look into those two.
Yeah, those are the two that I would recommend just to like any artist that's coming in here looking for distribution. Those are the two that I would be like, hey, try these out.
Okay.
Yeah. I had nothing but good experience with CD Baby. I still get a few checks from them right now for some older music. Yeah. I haven't used CD or United Masters, but I know some guys who do really good numbers that use them.
Okay.
And they're happy. They've always been happy.
And that's what I want to hear, is that they're happy. That's all I care about. Is that,
yeah.
I'm like, I would be happy.
Like United Masters, if you get to doing good with them, they'll offer you a deal.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They'll offer you a deal. So they're like a label within itself.
Okay.
So that's who Big X the Plug is doing his business with, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know who that is.
The biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest.
Oh, I mean, I think I've heard that song, but I ain't never seen the video.
He got a bunch of songs.
Damn.
Yeah.
See,
like,
I'm slipping. I need
he
to
from
find
Texas.
out who he is.
Texas, yeah. Is he from Houston or Dallas?
I think it's Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest, the largest. I forgot some of his other songs. I know him about if I hear him. He hard though. Big X
I
the
need
Plug.
to check him out.
Yeah. If once you hear his songs, you're gonna know who it is.
That's what always happens. It's like I'll hear a person, I'm like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah. I mean, they play him on Hot 104.5 a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you on that station around here in Knoxville, you doing something. Cause it's just a top 40 contemporary. That's why I say that. You know what I mean? It's not all the way urban.
Right.
That's why it don't sound like a 101 in Nashville.
Right.
Or Power 94 in Chattanooga. Or what, 107.9 in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's missing that sauce.
Yeah, right.
Any new features that you gonna be working with?
So far, I have.
And I mean big features. Like you got the Cassidy, so that's a big feature.
That is huge.
So, will there be any more big features like that?
That's what I'm working on. I've sent some emails out and just waiting on some replies. I sent some emails out over the weekend and just waiting on some replies to see, how things go. I'm praying there will be more big features. I'm definitely working towards it.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like I said, one of my main ones is getting the glow. Like, I definitely would have a feature with her. Like, I'm trying to make it happen. We're gonna
you got out of that budget, Dominica.
I already know. Listen, I grind hard, though. You already know what it is. Listen, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless of what budget we got to have and what, we going to make it happen.
Yeah.
We're going to set the city off.
I believe in you.
That
You're
part.
going to have to have that budget.
Yes, sir.
Like, I mean, listen, that's not that hard of a task to get in touch with her for real, if the budget's there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her people from Memphis, at the end of the day, still.
I'm about to draw down her.
I mean, man, you just got to know the right person to call.
Down there.
Just got to know the right person to call.
That part. But until then, I need to keep working hard because, by the time I make it pop off, it might happen anyway. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, at this rate, I just need to stay consistent and do my thing on my end to make it happen.
Yeah.
The money could be there, too. So,
yeah. Yeah, because that budget, that's going to be about a $75,000 to $100K feature. Probably. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Might be cheaper, but...
Let me go find a way to run up $100K real quick.
Yeah. That's bait.
Do the dash.
But it can happen, though.
Yes,
it can definitely happen. It can definitely happen. And hopefully the Big G will be able to make that happen for you.
Yeah.
You yourself and the Big G.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. But Dominica, I'm glad you was able to come down to the studio and kick it with me and talk to me for a while.
And of course, thank you for having me.
Hell yeah, the people was gonna love this. I think they're gonna be happy with Tennessee Effect.
I think they are too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's some good songs on there. Tell the people where they can find it, where they can find you.
So I am all over everything. It's Dominica. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora. I'm on YouTube. I'm even on Facebook and everything else. So if you want to follow me, subscribe, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. It's Dominica. Like I said, YouTube is Dominica. And I'm also on TikTok. It's Dominica B. Don't forget the B on that one. I do not have itsdominica.com up and running yet, but it will be up and running within the next couple of weeks. So, and then there, I'm trying to get my merchandise started and everything. I've been talking to someone about that. So, just a little bit coming along, little by little, slowly but surely. And, definitely follow, subscribe. It's Dominica, but you knew that.
I know that's right. Well, look, nothing but success to you.
Thank you.
Blessings from the Big G. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cover you, and I hope he takes you far.
Me too. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. Salute to your family. Mm-hmm. Keep all this good music coming. Definitely. Keep popping your shit.
I know what's up.
Yeah.
Keep putting on for the city. Say forever Knoxville.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We up out of here from Volunteer Sounds.